I think the decision with Gonzalo was an easy one. We've been working hard as a team the last 3 weeks. He's missed quite a few days, So we just wanted him to make sure that he got back to absolute 100% fitness. So he's happy with that decision. We talked, so there's no problems. It's not a big thing. He just wants to make sure that when he plays next, he's at 100% fitness and confidence, and he's working really hard. As the guy saw on Thursday when he came in. I think in relation to tonight, I think the dressing room is. I think I've got to be really careful here, because I don't think I've ever seen anything like what I saw on that football field tonight. In terms of some of the decisions that I saw, two sendings off. Two sendings offs weren't sendings off. Penalty wasn't a penalty. I suppose it's not the first time. It's not the first time. Atlanta, Nashville. So I suppose this is just normal. So that's the disappointment. But what I said to the players tonight is that I think what we've learned since the start of the season, and again I'll be careful with my words, is that we've got to use everything that's been thrown at us as a football club and as a set of players out on the field on 4 or 5 occasions already this season as part of our motivation to do well, to show people, to prove people wrong. Nothing in life is easy. Nobody comes and knocks on your door and gives you 3 points and gives you the things that you want in life. So tonight was probably like that moment when it was, that it's going to be like that for Inter Miami as a football club. We've seen it in the things that's been dealt with to the club, the things that have happened on the pitch in terms of some of the decisions that have been made against us regularly every game by every referee. I try to be really positive. About referees as a manager, and I will always support them. They're only human beings. But some of the things that I'm seeing are a major worry. Major worry for this league. And unfortunately, my players have suffered tonight because they give everything. They give everything. Their attitudes were fantastic. We had to suffer at times. And they are really angry, frustrated, fuming, all those superlatives that you want to use in your articles, please use, about what they thought was a major injustice. And I can't say anything positive other than that, in a way.
Thank you. Next question, Kobe, you're off mute.
Thanks, Jackie. Hey, Phil, sticking with what you're saying about the referees and the calls, clearly it sounds like you don't agree with the handball or being sent off, but I guess how concerned, or is there anything you can say to the players about what needs to be done differently on their part? Because I guess coming to this game, you guys did lead the lead in yellow cards, and I guess you guys would probably do so after tonight's game. So is there, I guess, any concern or anything you can tell the players about how that could possibly change?
Well, I mean, Ryan Shawcross shouldn't have been sent off, and neither should Gregory. So I can't say to him anything other than, hopefully we can appeal Ryan's, and we will appeal Ryan's, and he'll probably get off and turned over because it was a poor decision. And Gregory is a combative midfield player that likes to tackle. And when he wins the ball and he gets yellow carded, and I've got to say, I think the referee forgot that he'd already yellow carded him. But anyway, that's another story. But he's a midfield player that likes to tackle. I want my players to tackle. I want us to be an aggressive team. Yes, at times we've got to make sure that we keep our discipline, and that is part and parcel of football. But I can't say anything about my players' discipline tonight, because under the most extreme, so like I say, something that I've never seen on a football field in all my career. I thought they were really disciplined. They could have and probably had every right to do things that were causing their frustrations, but they kept their discipline. They kept fighting to the end, and I only applaud them for that.
Thank you. Next, Franco, you're off mute.
Thank you, Jackie. Phil, you said in the week on Thursday that you wanted to see a team with attitude, with effort. I thought from that standpoint, the team was miles better than we've seen before the team went into the break. Saw some things you changed tactically as well. You guys didn't try to build out in this one. Fine-tune a little bit things from a tactical standpoint. But from an effort standpoint, what did you like that the team showed today? And what would you like to be better going forward so that the performance is raised and then the results can follow? Thanks, Phil.
Well, I think what we said is that the players on the pitch tonight were the players that had the best attitudes, that wanted to play as a team, that were together, that had desire, that had to fight for each other, all the fundamental qualities that you need in life to succeed. And Carranza, Breck Shea, Lewis Morgan, the whole team never stopped running and fighting for each other. They stuck to the game plan. They trusted each other, and that has got to be the norm from now on. And that's what we've told them. That's what we've agreed as a team. Those are the words that the team used. Desire, togetherness, spirit, confidence, supporting each other. And I thought we got that in abundance tonight. And even when we went down to 9 men, we had a team that was on the field that was 100% committed to the Inter Miami badge, and that's why I was super proud of them.
Thank you. We'll take one more question from Jose. Jose, you're off mute.
Thank you. Phil, I just wanted to ask you, after the first red card, what was the ideal scenario for you? Because I'm thinking, okay, clearly you think there's something that's going on here with the referees and Inter Miami, but you cannot think that way for the rest of the season, right? You would like to see something better from your team, whether you're a one-man down, and find a way to hold on to the ball just a little bit on the field. Out of your control is everything that goes on with the referee, but on the field, some things that you can control. What would you like to see? What would you have liked to see tonight?
When we went down to 10 men, or in general?
Right after you went down to 10 men, that's exactly when DC United ended up.
No, I think when you go down to 10 men, the possibilities to keep the ball becomes less because the opposition have one more player, and we were just in the midst of making a substitution to change the system a little bit to make sure that we were matching up. We thought they were getting a lot of joy down the left hand side with Paredes. And then when you go down to 10 men, it's more difficult to keep the ball. And then maybe straight after we went down to 9 men. So I think in terms of your question, I think when you've got 11 players on the pitch, yes, I want us to show a little bit more confidence and belief on the ball. But I think that will come if they show the same attitudes than what they showed tonight. So ultimately, we lost the game, and we've got to accept that. We've got to accept that. We do accept that. We've got to make sure that we pick ourselves up for a massive game next week against Orlando in our house. And like I say, we know what we're up against. We know what we've got to do. There's going to be no excuses from any single one of us. We know that. But I think tonight, everyone can see. I hope everyone can see that I thought that it was disappointing.
Phil, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.